Hey friends, Adam Thompson coming to you as always from Focal Point of Minnesota's world headquarters in lovely Plymouth, Minnesota. Hope you're having a great day. Do you have a great business at the expense of everything else in your life? Is your business growing and dominating and developing and changing, and all it's doing is costing you your personal life, your health, maybe even your financial freedom? What would it look like if all those aspects of your life worked together to make everything better? This is the first video in a three-part series on time management, prioritization, and focusing on what really matters in our lives, with the idea of developing better work-life collaboration, not balance. Balance is hard to achieve, but it's possible to make all the aspects in our lives collaborate to make everything better, which can lead to a happier, more successful, more fulfilled life, which, yes, can lead to a more impactful, more successful business. At Focal Point, we talk about a process called diamond mapping, which is essentially looking at 4 key areas in our lives: our business and professional success, our financial well-being, our health and wellness, and our family and relationships. It's an honest process of really evaluating where you are. Step 1 is to rate where you are in each one of those key categories, 1 through 10. 1 being bad, 10 being obviously the ideal state. Not perfection, but your ideal state in that category. Step 2 is then to identify what that gap between where you are now and that ideal state is. What is the gap between the 4 and the 10, the 7 and the 10? If you put down a 6 on health and wellness, what does a 10 look like? And the final step is to identify the things you need to do to bridge that gap, to get from where you are now to that ideal state. And this is where goals come in. This is where action steps come in. And this is where numbers come in. This is a numbers-based process. It is important to put down metrics that you can measure. If your home life and your love life is a 6 because you haven't taken your spouse out on a date in a year because of your business, perhaps going out every night for a candlelit dinner is not a real high level of expectation. Maybe it's coffee once a week. Get good at that. Take a small step. Find that first goal you can put in front of you. Find that first way you can move things forward and get that to be the habit. And then once you've mastered that, move on to the next one and expand that goal, set new goals, set loftier goals. And what you're going to find is things start happening, right? You will see the results. Small goals stack up. Small goals stack up to big change. And that's what we're looking for, is that big change in the long term. There's no overnight fix, right? These are all small steps, whether they are focusing on the financial side, the actual business, the health and wellness, or the family and relationships. You need to set those small goals, set those metrics you can measure, and start measuring your progress against it. So what do you need to do now? What is that first step? I'll give you a great action step right now. Email me, athompson@focalpointcoaching.com. Put the subject line, "I'm ready for collaboration." And I'll send you the diamond mapping exercise. I will send you a worksheet that you can fill out that is visual, that will give you a visual representation of where you are in those 4 key areas and where you want to be. It'll give you a chance to write down what those things in the middle are. What are the gaps? How do you bridge them? What are the goals? What are the things you can measure? And what are your action items? What are the things you can start doing today to move things forward? Email me, athompson@focalpointcoaching.com, and put "I'm ready for collaboration." I'll send you the diamond mapping exercise, and I'll commit to you that I'll follow up to make sure you're following that plan and see how your progress goes. Let's get to work. Let's take those small steps. Let's find a way to build better work-life collaboration. Let's find ways to make all the aspects of our lives work together to make us better, make us happier, and give us more fulfilled lives. Get to work, find those small steps, be honest, and I'll talk to you soon.